Well, it's gonna be New Year in a few hours. My wife is busy with her 12 dogs. You cannot hear right now, but there's a lot of fireworks going on. But I decided to react alone because I have some free time to Melodifestivalen 2026 because the 30 artists that will compete have been released, apparently. And even though there's a lot of controversy this year, there's some countries that decided to not compete, like Spain, Slovenia, blah, blah, blah. Just like every year, we're going to react, but obviously I'm not going to give publicity to Israel. So, yeah, if you are from Israel, I'm sorry, I just cannot accept that they are still participating. Russia are not there, so why Israel, you know? Anyway, Eurovision Giorgio YouTube channel. Yeah, let's react. I will let you know what I think. Oh, a girl band. No, a mixed band. Interesting. I've never heard of them. So is it their first time participating? Look, they look quite young too. That guy on the right remind me of with the blonde hair remind me of Nick from the Backstreet Boys, which ironically is it Max Martin that composed a lot of songs for the Backstreet Boys, an American band. It gives me the Backstreet Boys vibe, but like mix. Oh! It was my favorite last year. That's not the song that's gonna compete with, right? They took a random music video. I love him last year. He was my favorite. He reminded me of a young Freddie Mercury. And I always wonder what happened to them. Like, because I have not heard of him since last year. So I feel like it's a little bit unfortunate that it take a competition like this for them to be known. It kind of reminds me of people in America, they go to the show called The Voice, which I know you have in Sweden. And unless you win, like nobody remember you. Unless you like start a YouTube channel and somewhat make it famous. But I feel like this guy deserved a break. Last year it was so good. This year I think he must be one of the favorite. He was so good, in my opinion. Oh, okay, they are each one, so there's gonna be 6 of them in each one. I don't know who Indra is. Oh! Ah, okay, Below is the song that they're showing, and the song that she's gonna perform is called Woman. Huh. Now, she's one of the contestant. She was very good in the qualification last year, but then in the finale, I think she was sick or something. It kind of fall apart. But it's another one that have a lot of potential. Now, it's funny so far. Gresgula and her made it to the finale, and they are there this year. You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I don't think that both are going to make it to the final this year. It's not easy to repeat twice in a row. Oh! Copacabana Boy. Interesting. Although I don't really see the singing yet. I've never heard of them. Cool. You know, these kind of band, usually they send older guy. They remind me of the 2 kids from Norway that made it to Eurovision the year after Lorraine. Kind of had that same like cute energy. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make it far, but maybe I'm wrong. Ah, this guy was there last year, right? Arwin. I don't think I like him from what I remember, but he's gonna sing a song called Glitter. So let's see. This dream of mine. Wow, interesting. They are dressed like firefighter. What is this stage? Is it Melodifestivalen? They're gonna sing a song called Rak in Il Elden, and they are called Brandstad City Slackers. Usually these kind of older band in Melodifestivalen, they just put some older band there just to fill a spot. But we know that like the older act will never win Melodifestivalen, right? But I feel like them, because they have a rock style, maybe they are kind of some kind of underdog. Even though this is like traditional for older people, so I feel like the young people will not vote for them. Although, I don't know, I could be surprised. Oh, wow. Interesting. Hair and Jacqueline. I feel like they are in competition between each other. But this is, again, I don't know her, and I feel like with her, she can be a surprise, especially if it's her first timer. I feel like people like Grace Kula and Jacqueline, it's harder the second time than it is the first. I used to do a lot of theater growing up, like not musical theater, but like acting on stage growing up. And we always performed 3 or 4 times, and the second night was always the hardest. Because the first night, you're pumped, like everything needs to go well, so usually it go well, and then the second night, you breathe, and it doesn't go as well. So for the first artist that is their first time, they have kind of an edge because people don't know them, so there's a lot of a novelty factor. So that's why if she's new, maybe she has a shot because she sounds quite good. Like, remind me of what is her name? Meji Omar, the Middle Eastern lady from last year that got the wild card. Meji Omar. Remind me of her a little bit. Oh yes, she's my favorite so far. Interesting. There was a band last year, the 2 women that were dressed as a Scarlett. She remind me of Scarlett, but she's cooler. I want to watch again. Clara Almström. And I like that she sings in Swedish too. Där ella valdren. Där ella valdren vantar. Där ella valdren vantar. I love her. Woo. Wow. Always need a big belter. She's the only one this year so far. I feel like these kind of act, often they make it to the final. Yeah. It reminds me of the early 2000s Sweden. Like when those acts were winning. But she sing good. This guy! He won! But you know what? He won and the song that they show, right? Can go on. He was walking. They were all in a line and they were walking forward in the final. I think he tried to qualify again, but he didn't make it, right? But I don't know. Honey, maybe he has a chance. But I feel like we're past this kind of act. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think she's gonna be in competition, although this seemed to be E3, right? With the one that I said that I liked earlier, that was my favorite. Let's see. Wow, they have quite a few of these like acts that I feel like are maybe the new act. Usually when they show a music video like this, it means that they took the video from their YouTube channel and they don't have a lot of experience. I feel like at least one of them will really shock us because they all have that pop sound, but we're going to need to hear them without the autotune to see what it sounds like. Although live, they always add a little bit of reverb or like post-production. Oh my God, I love them. Please. I love them. I love that style. It's like a folk rock style. And they're going to sing a song called King of Rock and Roll. No, it's not this song, but they're going to sing that. So they're going to sing in English or what? I mean, Viva l'Amour. I mean, Medina, they got second place once and third place one time. I mean, they were so close to win a few times. But I feel like they might fall short again. I don't know. I feel like they are cursed to get second or third. Good voice, just not my style. Oh, I love her! I was happy when she made the finale. She actually won 8-6 last year, right? I was really happy. I love her style. She would be so popular in America. That's why I said earlier, what happened to them after the show? Because she's a kind of artist in America. She has the look, she has the style, she has everything. She was very young also last year. I think she was like 18 or something. She's gonna be. I think she's gonna do well. She's one of the few that I'm not worried that she's gonna do well this year. Now I can't wait any longer. Know that my word is my honor. Meh. Too much competition with that style. Unless she can blow up on stage and be very fierce. Wait, Erika sounds like a woman, but it's a man singing, no? Huh? Maybe it's a woman singing? I'm sorry. I instantly I thought it was a man when I heard. Maybe it's a woman. Oh, nice. They always, I don't know if it's for the show, they always put like a black newcomer. I don't know if it's like they want to please everyone in the country. And I feel like last year there was a duo. It was two blacks from not originally from Sweden, I think. And they did very well, but they didn't make it through. I think it was in Eat One last year. I thought we were very good and didn't make it through. Oh my god, there's so much competition with that style now. There's a few women from earlier that I really like. I feel like it's a strong year for women this year. Oh my god! Oh my god! They have smashed into pieces with Medina and Grescula. Damn. They have 3-act, 4-act, 5-act that made it to the top 3 in not too distant past. Oh my god. It's my wife's favorite from Melodifestivalen, maybe ever. Our favorite group, actually. Timo Räisänen, I like it. They have a few rock bands this year. But I must say, singing in Swedish, it's not a sign that you're going to win unless you're cash, you know. I feel like Sweden have pivot where the act from Sweden, I think I remember reacting to a video 6 months ago where the last 20 hack of Sweden were all in English. And I think that the last one that had the potential to be in English was Lena Philipsen, I think 2004. She won singing in Swedish, Melodifestivalen, but then in Eurovision she sang in English. So it's been more than 20 years, I think, that an act that sing like a Swedish won. Actually, except Cash. So maybe Cash start a trend. It's just that I feel like if the trend is going to change, it's going to take a funny act like Cash. It's not going to be a normal singer like that sing like just a normal style. It's going to take something that pop up more. So far, there's nothing that pop up that I'm like, oh yeah, it could win singing in Swedish, you know. We know this is good. Now, interesting enough, Timo Räisänen, it sounds Finnish. Because I watch ice hockey and there's a lot of Finnish players that have names that are similar to that. With the N-E-N at the name, like Kimmo, Timonen, like with the N-E-N. And that have a name that have M-O in the first name. So this sounds Finnish to me, the name, but I'm guessing he's not. Another of these style like Ush Ush and the lady at the beginning, I feel like there's a lot of like attitude. It's the attitude woman era this year. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of them. Wow, speaking of attitude, damn, it's an attitude era this year. I think they have no chance, but I could be wrong.
Wat van witte ons land, de dance from the hood. De bar Gemi Potatis, go helemaal lek met die Barbie.
Oh my god! He sound like Gollum from The Lord of the Ring. My precious. My precious. Sound like this. In a good way. In a good way. Let's again.
Wat van witte ons land, de dance from the hood. De bar Gemi Potatis, go helemaal lek met die Barbie.
Wow, interesting. I don't like rap, but I think he's really cool. I like this. Instantly, I'm like, wow, his voice is so weird, but weirdly great. He's a dark horse, I think. No! Oh my god! No! During the whole video, I was like, oh my god, I remember that lady from the early 2000s that won, 2014, right? That won Melodifestivalen. She got 4th place, I think, in Eurovision. I really like him, and I was like, there's some woman this year that remind me of her. I was thinking about Sanna Nielsen, and she's there. Oh my god. Wait, the lineup is crazy. With her, with Medina, with Greskula, with Smash Into Pieces. They have a lot of people that made it the top 3 before. Damn. So it's a big mix of like previous that did really well and some newcomer. I still would like a newcomer to win, to be honest. Just, I don't know. Wait, I know this song, but is it a guy named France that sing that? Wait, no. At first, I thought that this was a song by the guy from that woman Melodifestivalen named France. It's not this song. Wait, why I recognize this song? I'm Yours. Wait, what? Why did I recognize this song? Wait. I know this song. It's a famous song. Okay, yeah, he's gonna sing a song called "Hearts Don't Lie," but he has a good voice. He's an underdog. Very good voice. Wow. Okay, so I have no idea. You're gonna need to tell me who's your favorite. We're gonna obviously react, me and my wife, to the full show every week's coming, and I must say, this lineup is stronger than the last two that we reacted to from 2025, 2024. This seemed like, oh my god, their lineup is crazy, in my opinion. Maybe I'm too biased, but I love a lot of the women this year. And there's some group that are epic. Damn, it's gonna be tough to make the final. Because you have to think that act like Smash to Pieces, Medina, Greskula, they're all in different group, but I feel like they're gonna take one spot, Sanna Nielsen, and it leaves only one other spot for 5 people, plus a wild card. So I feel like it's a good thing that they bring previous that did well, but it kind of steal a spot automatically to like others, because they're never gonna not make it, like Medina, Greskula, Smash Into Pieces. They're gonna make it. But yeah, nice list. Let me know what you think if you want us to react to some of these singers that you just saw, because especially the one from the music video, I think they all new when they show a music video, because if they were not new, they would like new act or new artist, they would show a live performance. So, well, anyway, thank you for watching.